Most of my synthetic wigs are wavy or curly, and personally, I have been on the hunt for a wavy human hairstyle that doesn't cost thousands of dollars. Well, I found a darling human hair wig that I would love to share with you. This is Danica from Backstage Beauty's Budget Babes line in the color Sun-Kissed Sand. Now, this wig comes from a small, woman-owned business right here in the United States. And best of all, at the time of filming, she costs under $500. Now, this is an independent, non-sponsored wig review. If you would like to learn more about Danica, please stay with me and I'll be right back. Hello, my name is Veronica and I would like to thank you for joining me today on Spare Hair Love Affair. I am thrilled to bring you a closer look at a naturally wavy human hair wig from Backstage Beauty's Budget Babe line. Now, Budget Babes is a budget-friendly, mid-grade wig line which offers naturally wavy, cuticle-aligned, Remy Brazilian texture human hair with transparent Swiss lace fronts. I am wearing her in the color Sun-Kissed Sand, which the owner D toned slightly more ashy or neutral for me, but she comes in 8 colors. Now, I have personally been searching for a highlighted wavy human hair wig for a very long time, but I've struggled with finding one which wasn't from a vendor with a really difficult return policy or didn't cost well over $1,000 or was available in blonde. Now, this effortless style is currently priced under $500, like I mentioned, and it comes from a small woman-owned business right here in the US. Danica is made from Brazilian textured Remy human hair, which means that it has a naturally wavy texture. It is going to most likely have a bit of frizz to its appearance. But what I like about Danica the most is that she really requires very little styling for a human hair wig, and that is what I am all about. Now, I have worn her every day for the last 2 weeks. She's no more prone to tangling than any of my other Brazilian texture hair wigs. One thing I think is really important to let you know as far as this review goes, is that there is absolutely no artificial light that is used in any of the clips, including right now. I am simply sitting in front of a window and I have natural sunlight that is coming in. It's not intense, but it is sunlit. I have no ring light. I have absolutely no filters that are being used. So this is the color. This is the actual color of the wig that I received. As I said, the owner had toned it for me, which is a request that you can make. But you are not seeing anything artificial. There is no filter. There is nothing that has been done to this with the exception of what I have explained to you in terms of some face framing that I did here and the products that I have used. One other thing I want to make you aware of is that I do describe the various steps that I took in making this review. I have washed this twice since I have received it. And some of you may be critical and say, oh my goodness, you're not supposed to wash your human wigs that often. I know that. The reason I did that is simply so that I was able to give you an honest review. I think it's important to be able to communicate to a viewer how hair responds when you wash it. A lot of times when you first receive a wig from a vendor, it looks very different than when you wash it the first time or the second time. So I wanted to make sure that you were understanding of that. So this picture is how she looked immediately out of the box after I cut the lace. Now, I washed her after first getting her, and I let her air dry on a wig stand without any styling products out of curiosity because I wanted to see how her texture behaved. Well, her waves were pretty uniform, and as I expected, there was a slight frizz. The reason that I expected this is not only because of the fact that this is Brazilian hair and that's common to that hair texture, but due to the fact that the color was lifted several levels to achieve this shade of blonde. Now, Danica is 14 inches in length, but I did use a hair cutting razor and I put some face framing pieces in. For the first week of wear, I spritzed Danica with water and I did some quick scrunching with my hands to refresh any waves which had gotten stringy or really weren't uniform any longer. And this is a picture of what she looked like. After the first week, I washed her again and I used a moisturizing mask. And then I also used a product called Pillow Soft Curls Styling Lotion. I just got it off of Amazon. And I put that on my hair while it was damp. Next, I used an inexpensive hair dryer that I also bought from Amazon with a diffuser attachment until the wig was about 3/4 dry, and then I left that overnight on a wig stand to dry the rest of the way. And now the wave pattern is a lot more defined, it's less frizzy, and I've got more volume at the roots. I am on day 4 after styling like this, and I have not even had to retouch with water yet. As you can see, we've got some really good waves going. Here are some close-ups and video clips of the color and texture of Danica. Let's take a quick look at Danica's cap construction. We've got an extended nape with a comb in the back, as well as hook and loop adjustable straps. We also have closed wefting and an adjustable elastic strap for added security, as well as 2 more combs above where the ear tabs would be. To be able to slide in, you could remove those if you wanted. Now, Backstage Beauty does give you the choice of actually having metal ear stays placed in above those ear tabs if you want. I did elect to have those done, but to be honest with you, I'm probably going to take them out. In my opinion, this cap runs pretty big, and they're not hitting me in the right place, so I'm probably just going to use the seam ripper and pull those out. However, you'll see that we've got a beautiful extended lace front that goes ear to ear and also approximately 6 inches deep. Now, Danica is a standard 130% density and 14 inches long. However, you do have the ability to customize her if you contact Dee at Backstage Beauty and place a custom order. Also, I would consider Danica a truly glueless cap. So, overall thoughts. As I mentioned, I believe that this wig cap truly runs on the large side. I really encourage you to check out the size chart that is provided on the Backstage Beauty website. I ordered a small. While their circumference is okay, as I mentioned, I would definitely do without the ear tabs, and I'm probably going to cut them out of here. On the smallest notch, this is comfortable for me. Yeah, I believe that these caps would definitely be large head friendly, I should say. Secondly, I did notice at the very beginning that there was a little bit of wefting that had the potential to be exposed at the very top, which again is not unusual with wefted human hair wigs. I have experienced that many times, but it's something you'll just want to be aware of when styling. You want to make sure that you do a good bit of scrunching in the back. You cannot see it at all now, as I've shown you before. And I haven't had to refresh. I haven't had to do anything, but this is a 130% density wig, which is what makes it realistic. I would not recommend going full-blown 180%, 200% density on a wig like this, because unless you are somebody who's accustomed to having very, very thick hair, it's going to look unnatural. Simply make sure that you are styling it appropriately so that none of your wefts are showing. It would be the exact same thing with the wefted synthetic wig. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, I think this is an amazing wig for the price. I will be purchasing another. I am extremely, extremely happy to have found this. As I said in my personal research, I was not able to find anything that fit the bill. I found some sites overseas that I was a little iffy about purchasing from. I found some incredible wig makers here in the US. However, they did not provide naturally wavy wigs that came this light in color. And I certainly was not willing to expend thousands of dollars for a naturally wavy wig. So I definitely encourage you to check out Backstage Beauty. I think that it is a fantastic option for the same price or just slightly bit more than synthetic wigs for a human hairpiece. Thank you for joining me today on Spare Hair Love Affair. I really hope that this look today at Danica has been helpful for you. If it has, I would like to ask you to please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And I want to remind you, you don't owe anyone an explanation for why you choose to feel confident. So wear that wig and wear it proudly. And I will see you next time on Spare Hair Love Affair. Bye.